Hello friends, today we are going to learn the new topic of the carboxylic acid, that is IUPAC nomenclature of carboxylic acid. In the last video we have discussed about the common name system, and now today we are going to discuss the IUPAC nomenclature, that is naming system of carboxylic acid. So how the carboxylic acid having the IUPAC name, or how the IUPAC name of the carboxylic acids are obtained. So there are some rules to understand the system. Now we are going to explain the rules to assign the IUPAC names for the carboxylic acid. So the rule first, the IUPAC name of carboxylic acid is obtained. It means that the IUPAC name of the respective carboxylic acid is obtained by replacing ending E. What? By replacing ending E from the name of corresponding hydrocarbon. So here carboxylic acid are considered as the derivative of alkane, that is hydrocarbon. So from the name of that hydrocarbon, that means alkane, replace ending E by suffix OIC acid. What here the important rule is how the IUPAC name of carboxylic acid is obtained. Here carboxylic acid is considered as the derivative of alkane or hydrocarbon. So from the name of that hydrocarbon, that is alkane, ending E is replaced by the word OIC acid. So here, for example, they are the derivative of alkane. So therefore, the ending E from the name of that alkane is replaced by adding OIC acid. Remove the E, that means replace the E by adding, that is plus OIC acid. If we add OIC acid in place of E, what we obtain? ALKANO OIC, ALKANOIC, alkanoic acid. They are considered as corresponding alkanoic acid. What is about the first rule? The IUPAC name of corresponding carboxylic acid is obtained by replacing ending E from the name of corresponding hydrocarbon, that is alkane, by which suffix, that is OIC acid. Therefore, they are considered as corresponding alkanoic acid. Depending upon how many carbon present in the structure of carboxylic acid, they are considered as alkanoic acid. We will discuss in example. Now, the second important rule, for the compounds, that is carboxylic acid, contains more than one COOH. It is for dicarboxylic acid, tricarboxylic acid. It means if the compound, that is carboxylic acid, contains two or more than two COOH group in their structure. So what for this type of carboxylic acid? The ending E in the name of that parent alkane, because they are also derivative of alkane. So that ending E from the name of that corresponding alkane is retained in the structure. It means no need to replace ending E. Ending E is replaced in case of only monocarboxylic acid, not in case of dicarboxylic acid, tricarboxylic acid. It means their name, in their name, write the complete name of alkane. For example, 2 carbon containing alkane, write complete ethane. No need to replace ending E from ethane. Therefore, they are considered as the corresponding alkane, either 2 group dioic acid, DIOIC, doic acid, 3 group trioic acid, like that. Now the next rule is the position of substituent indicated by proper number. If the structure of carboxylic acid in which the parent chain, that is the parent structure of carboxylic acid, contain some substituent like that of methyl ethyl. So here indicate their position by using the proper number. It means, first of all, for this type of structure, select the long chain of carbon containing COOH as a parent structure. After selecting the long chain that containing COOH as a parent structure, number the carbon chain from that end which is more nearer to the COOH. That means COOH always at ending of the structure. In every carboxylic acid, COOH functional group is always at the ending of the structure. So now the numbering of such a chain from the COOH, it means the carbon of COOH always number first. So in this rule, if the structure contains one or more substituent, then our first work is select the long chain in the structure that contains COOH group. Then number that carbon chain. From which end? From the COOH, that is carbonyl carbon of the COOH. Carbonyl carbon of COOH always number first. It means always give the preference to the carbonyl carbon of COOH. Now that are the some rules to assign the IUPAC name of the carboxylic acid. But all these rules we are going to discuss in the example. Now we are going to start from the first structure is COOH. We are discussing firstly monocarboxylic acid. All these are example of monocarboxylic acid. And firstly for aliphatic. Then after we are going to discuss the aromatic. So yes, COOH that contain only one COOH. Therefore, it is monocarboxylic acid. That contain hydrogen, that is alkyl group in the structure. Therefore, it is aliphatic carboxylic acid. So for this structure, how many carbon contained by this structure? That only one of that COOH. Therefore, it is the derivative of methane. It is the derivative of methane. And from rule, the ending E of that corresponding alkane is replaced by the word OIC, acid. So, what for SCOOH, IUPAC name? Methanoic acid. SCOOH in common name, formic acid. For formic acid, IUPAC name is methanoic acid. Now, then after, second structure is CH3COOH. How many carbon in this structure? That 1 and 2 carbon is there. Therefore, it is the derivative of ethane. Now, replacing ending E from ethane, what is remains? Ethane. By adding OIC acid, it is ethanoic acid. So, CH3COOH in common name system, acetic acid. And in IUPAC system, ethanoic acid. Now, the third structure, CH3CH2COOH. How many carbon in the chain? 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon is there. Therefore, it is the derivative of propane. So, by replacing ending E of propane, what remains? Propane, PROPAN, because we replace E. And here, adding OIC acid, it is propanoic acid in IUPAC. In IUPAC, propanoic acid, and in common name system, propionic acid. There are difference in propionic acid and propanoic acid. Propionic acid is common name, but propanoic acid is IUPAC. Now after that, next example, CH3CH2CH2COOH. How many carbon in this chain again? 1, 2, 3, 4. It means it is the derivative of butane because 4 carbon containing alkane, butane. By replacing ending E of butane, what remains? Butane. By adding OIC acid, it is butanoic acid in IUPAC name. In common name, CH3CH2CH2COH is N-butyric acid. But in IUPAC, it is butanoic acid because it contains 4 carbon. It is the derivative of butane. Now after that, if this structure is CH3CH2CH2CH2COOH, Again, how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is the derivative of pentane. By replacing ending E of pentane, what remain? Pentane. Then adding OIC acid, it is pentanoic acid. So here no need of numbering if no substituent present in the chain. But if the structure contains some substituent like that of, if the structure CH3CH, CH3, COOH, the structure contains substituent, because firstly we want to select the long chain that contains COOH group. So therefore this is the parent chain of the structure, includes COOH. Now from COOH, the carbonyl carbon of COOH always first, because it always comes at the end of the structure. Then it is first, it is second, it is third. So here the substituent that is CH3, that outside the box, it means outside the long chain parent chain. So second carbon contain methyl. Right here 2 methyl. And how many carbon remains? 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon alkanoic propanoic acid. So complete name is 2-methyl propanoic acid. How 2-methyl propanoic acid? This carbonyl carbon is always first, it is second, it is third. By mentioning the position of CH3, that is methyl at second carbon, 2-methyl. How many carbon remains in the state chain? 3. So we know for 3 carbon it is propanoic acid. So 2-methyl propanoic acid. If the structure like that, we are going to explain again some example from the monocarboxylic acid, especially from aliphatic monocarboxylic acid. The next structure is, if CH3, 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 COOH is taken, this is the carboxylic acid. And if you want to do the IUPAC for this structure, our first work is to select the long chain of carbon containing COOH as a parent structure. So therefore this is the long chain, because it contains 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. This chain cannot be selected as 1, 2, 3, 4. That chain also contains 4 carbon. But this chain cannot be selected because this chain cannot contain COOH. We require COOH along with the parent structure. So now this is the long chain in the structure. So always number carbonyl carbon as first, then after remaining second, third and fourth. These are the substituent side chain present in the structure. So therefore write the position of substituent. Where is second contain 1, comma, third contain 1, 2, 3. The same side chain, therefore di, which methyl, 2, 3 dimethyl. How many carbon in the chain? 4. Therefore respective alkane butane, by replacing ending E from butane by adding OIC acid, it is butanoic acid. So complete name is 2,3-dimethyl butanoic acid. Next structure is, remember all these rules, all this structure. If the structure is like that, CH3C, CH3, CH2, COOH. In this chain, this is the parent structure. Now number the carbon chain from that end, that is first, second, third and fourth. So here, where the substituent is present, first at 3. Now second also at 3. They are same. Therefore di. How many? 2 dimethyl. CH3 means methyl. How many carbons remain in the chain? 4. So for 4 carbon containing alkanoic acid, butanoic acid. So it is 3,3-dimethyl butanoic acid. Now that about the monocarboxylic acid, but aliphatic. Now we are going to discuss some example from monocarboxylic but aromatic. This is our first structure. This is the aromatic carboxylic acid because COOH functional group attached with aryl group. Here benzene, that is phenyl. So therefore it is aromatic but monocarboxylic acid because it contains COOH. So for such a structure, its IUPAC name is benzoic acid. How the benzoic acid is obtained? So it is the benzene. By replacing ending E from benzene by adding OIC acid, it is benzoic acid, but it is also called as again another IUPAC name, that is benzene carboxylic acid. It having two IUPAC names. This structure is also in common name system, that is benzoic acid. This benzoic acid is also a common name, also IUPAC name. But again the second option for IUPAC name benzoic acid. This is the benzene and COOH group is representing carboxylic acid. This is for benzene carboxylic acid. Now that about the benzoic acid, benzene carboxylic acid. Now again some example from mono carboxylic acid, that is if the structure, that is benzene attached with CH2COOH. What for this structure? In this structure, this benzene is substituted to the chain. That phenyl group, that is benzene, is substituted to the chain, carbon chain. Carbon chain is not substituted to the benzene. It means that this is the parent structure. And number the parent structure. Always number carbonyl carbon first, therefore it is second. So at second carbon which group is attached? This is the phenyl 2. Second carbon contain this group, that is C6H5 is phenyl 2 phenyl. How many carbon remains in the chain? 1, 2. 2 carbon containing alkene, ethane. By replacing ending E from the name of ethane by adding OIC acid, it is 2-phenyl ethanoic acid. 2-phenyl ethanoic acid. For example, if the structure is like that, this is again phenyl attached with CH2, CH2COOH. What for this structure? This is the parent structure, parent chain, because benzene is a substituent to the structure. That carbon chain or structure is not substituent to benzene. So according to this rule, carbonyl carbon always first. This is second. This is third. Third carbon of the structure contains phenyl. Therefore, it is named as 3-phenyl. 3-phenyl. How many carbon in the chain? 3. Therefore, derivative of propane binding, replacing ending E from propane by adding OIC acid, it is 3-phenyl propanoic acid. 3-phenyl propanoic acid. Again, if the structure is like that, if the structure attached with benzene, here CH, CH3, COOH. What for this structure? This is the parent structure, including COOH. Numbering from COOH 1, 2, 3. The structure contains 2 substituents, that is methyl and phenyl. Therefore, according to alphabetical order, write methyl first. 2 methyl, where the methyl is located at the second carbon. 2 methyl, where the phenyl? 3 phenyl. 2 methyl, 3 phenyl. How many carbon in the parent chain? 4, 3. Therefore, it is propane. Replacing ending E from propane, that is propanoic acid. So therefore, complete name is 2-methyl-3-phenyl propanoic acid. Now that is about some monocarboxylic, aliphatic and aromatic structure. Now we are going to discuss some example from dicarboxylic acid. Now our naming for dicarboxylic acid, how their IUPAC names are obtained. we will discuss in the rules. The ending E from the name of that compound containing two or more than two COOH is retained in the structure. It means no ending E is replaced from the name of corresponding alkane. For example, if the structure is like that, CH2COOH, CH2COOH. What for this structure? This is the carbon chain, including how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon containing. Numbering from any other end. 1, 2, 3, 4. So total carbon 4. It means it is derivative of butane. No need to replace ending E. Ending E remains retained in the structure, not as like the monocarboxylic acid. In case of monocarboxylic acid, ending E is replaced by OIC acid. In case of di or tricarboxylic acid, ending E of alkane is retained in the structure. Here 4 carbon, therefore write the complete name of alkane, that is butane. Now, where the COOH group is present at first and fourth carbon, therefore butane. The first COH at first carbon and second at fourth carbon. How many they are? 2 di, and for COOH our term is OIC acid. So complete name butane 1,4-DiOIC acid. Now the second structure is, if the structure is like that, COOH. How many carbon again in the chain? Only 2. 1, 2. 2 carbon. Therefore it is derivative of ethane, because it contains 2 carbon. 2 carbon containing alkane, that is ethane. Here only 2 carbon. Therefore no need to number it. Directly write ethane. How many? 2 DiOIC acid. So oxalic acid. This structure having common name oxalic acid. In IUPAC written as ethane doic acid. No need to give the position. Only there are 2 carbon. If the carbon is more than 2, then assign their proper position. Now the next structure from dicarboxylic acid is, if the structure is like that, CH2COOH, then again CH2, CH2COOH. So this is our parent chain, parent structure containing 1, 2, 3, 6 carbon. Now number from any other end. It is similar for numbering from any other end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many total carbon? 6. Therefore it is the derivative of which alkane? Hexane. No need to replace ending E if the structure contains 2 or more than 2 COOH. Here the COOH are present at first and at 6 carbon. So write their position 1, 6. How many there are? 2 di, and for this carboxylic acid group OIC acid. Now the complete name is hexane 1,6-DiOIC acid. Now that all over about the IUPAC name of monocarboxylic acid, that is aliphatic as well as aromatic, and again with dicarboxylic acid. Now in next video we will discuss about the preparation methods of the carboxylic acid.